The San Antonio Housing Trust had some properties that showed up on our high evictor lists. These properties were funded by the trust prior to their implementation of the tenant protection policy in 2021. A couple of these properties were showing up on high evictor lists year after year. No San Antonio Housing Trust property has shown up on a high evictor list since the introduction of their tenant protection policy, which includes a lot of really robust tenant protections that help provide some guardrails against eviction, like giving tenants the opportunity to meet with the manager, discuss a payment plan, and some extended notice to help low-income tenants who are experiencing temporary hardship avoid eviction and get back on track without being displaced.
What you said there, once the San Antonio Housing Trust was able to adopt these common sense provisions, they dropped right off the list. This is exactly what we should be doing to protect who we have identified through these subsidized housing programs as some of our most vulnerable neighbors. Otherwise, what we see is a sort of cycle of poverty where these folks are taken advantage of. And then when they end up in housing of last resort, they end up with ownership that is not held accountable, and then they end up in the same situation, hopping from one property to another. It should be so clear that when government is involved, that these very simple ideas of these common sense provisions to protect folks can do a world of good. And as we are using taxpayer money, this is not private money, it is their duty to do it.